morning, boys. Today I'm going to teach you what comes before, after and between. You have done before, after and between in class KG also, but with double digits. Now today we are going to do with 3 digits, okay? Now, here I have written some numbers for you, like 501, 502, 503, 504, 506, 507, 508, 509, 510. And down also I have written some numbers for you, 511, 512, 513, 514, 515, 516, 517, 518, 519 and 520. Now today the first thing we are going to learn is what comes before. So now I write a number over here. Suppose I write here 504. So now we have to see what number comes before 504. Now can you see this? Numbers written 504. So what comes before 504? 503. Okay. Next we'll write 511. So what comes before 511? 510. Now next 516. So what comes before 516? 550. What comes before 508? First I'll write here 508. So what number comes before 508? You can see in the number line over here, 507. Okay. What comes before 519? What comes before 519? 518. Okay. What comes before 502? 501. What comes before 510? 509. What comes before 512? 511. What comes before 500? What comes before 506? What comes before 506? 505. So you have to keep on saying your numbers and writing. And say the number that comes before. What comes before 520? Okay. This is how you are going to do what comes before. Okay? What comes after? Okay. Now I have changed the numbers from 500 to 600. Okay? Now 604. So what comes after 604? 605. $609. What comes after 609? 610. What comes after 614? 650. What comes after 602? 603. What comes after 619? 620. What comes after 606? 607. What comes after 615? 616. This is how you will do what comes after. What comes after 607? 608. What comes after 618? 619. And what comes after 611? 612. This is how you will do what comes after. What comes in between. Okay. Now I've changed the number again for you. So 804 and 806. Okay, 804 and 806. So what comes in between? 805. Okay, 801, 803. So what comes before 800, in between 801 and 802? 800 and what comes between 801 and 803? 802. Man can also make mistakes sometimes, no? Okay. Now what comes before 813 and 815? Now see your numbers, 813 and 815. So what is the number in between? 814. Now, 816 and 818. What is the number in between? 817. 814 and 816. So what is the number in between? 815. You have to be very careful with your numbers, okay? Alright, boys? Now, 808 and 810. So what is the number in between? 809. 812 and 814. So what is the number in between? 813. 805 and 807. Number in between is 806. 809 and 811. Number in between is 810. 817 and 819. So number in between is 818. So this is how you are going to do your what comes before, after and between. Now I am going to set some exercises for you and you are going to do what comes before, after and between neatly in your maths copy number 4. Thank you. Till we meet again. Bye boys.